Really quick before today's video, giveaway winners have been selected. Check the description and claim your prize. So most of you are probably aware of the recent hysteria with the booster box price of Destin Rivals via TCG Player with a buyout that recently happened. A lot of speculation whether it's investment companies. To me, it's just collusion. It's just collusion probably between a few people trying to increase the price, trying to increase their investment, just in trying to increase the price. But unfortunately, with things like that, it has swung the price up like $80. Currently sitting at $4.65, which is like $13 a pack, something like that. And as I stated always, guys, that when booster box prices get to a certain price where I'm uncomfortable buying, I turn to alternative options. For example, Destin Rivals sleeved is $9.50 a pack market value, but the best value right now you can buy is the Destin Rivals booster bundle. Currently market value is $53, which comes out to $8 and change per pack. Much better than the $13 of a booster box. Yes, the booster box is the creme de la creme in terms of sealed product and long-term performance. But if you want to just open the packs, booster bundle is the way to go. So for today's video, we're opening 4. I'm giving away 1 for today's giveaway. All you have to do is like, comment, and subscribe. Now, grab your favorite beverage or your preferred method of Mary J, and let's fuck some shit up. Cheers. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've been well. Happy Thursday. Happy one day till Friday. We have our 24 packs of Destin Rivals. Let me tell you guys, I've been in this hobby, back in this hobby for almost 10 years now. I can't give you any explanation regarding what the fuck is happening. Okay? Like I made the video on Tuesday about Mega Evolution where it was sitting at 280. And I was like, oh, it's got to come down, right? Now it's up again. It's up. It might be down now at the viewing of this video, but 315 I think it's at currently. I don't know. So we're just going to enjoy, have some fun on this beautiful Thursday. We're going to enjoy some Destin Rivals. Booster bundles, when I first initially opened them, they were very good to me. Pulled the Mewtwo SIR, but they have not been that forgiving recently. But we're here on a beautiful Thursday. We got MC's full art. I would love to give you an explanation, but there's definitely bigger players, big players at B that are definitely buying a lot, making moves. Private equity probably is some way, shape, or form involved with a lot of the current market trends, but simply, sometimes when you see TCG player like that, it's definitely just collusion between a couple of people. Just collusion, just to try to raise the price. Because, you know, does TCG player have anything like where it states whether it was shipped and received and positive feedback was left? Or just positive feedback's going to be left? And then that person hands them cash or whatever. Collusion's very possible. It's very easy to perform some sort of collusion in terms of trying to raise the price of an item. But as we see currently, prices after that 700, 600, 600, and a bunch over 500, it's all below 500. So it did tick it up a little bit, but the realistic price is still around 4-ish. That still is insane to me. That's still insane to me. I'm very curious if we're going to get a reprint. You would think we would, but we got a Dwebble. We got a Mob Stiff. They got a lot of sets to print. They got a lot of product to make. We've seen a small reprint of Destin Rivals, I think already. Small reprint of Surging Sparks. Small reprint of Twilight Masquerade. Some small reprints of Paldean Fates. Have you guys experienced any of that? I barely got anything. So if I'm not getting anything, God only knows. So look, the reprints are a little tiny little blip in terms of the actual market. But we're going to get our first SIG devalued pad of today's giveaway to go along with that Destin Rivals booster bundle. We got my new favorite boy. We got Dwebble Reverse, SIG devalued and padded to today's giveaway, going out to one of you lucky viewers. And if you are lucky enough to win this giveaway, you want a DNA certifier, my signature, or grade any of your Pokemon cards with PSA, I have a message from my affiliate. Really quick, guys, are you interested in grading your Pokemon cards? You're not sure which grading company to use? I get it. There's a lot of them out there nowadays. Personally, I only use PSA. If you guys are interested in using PSA, there's an affiliate link down below for all new accounts. Use the coupon code COOL25 at checkout for a cool $25 off your first submission. It's practically a free submission. All you have to do is pay shipping there and shipping back. Guys, I only use PSA. I think you guys should only use PSA as well. But yeah, guys, I've seen it in 2016. I've seen it in 2020. I've seen it along the years. This is just something on a different level that even I have never experienced, so I can't really explain it. COVID was obviously COVID. We saw COVID explode vintage. Even like modern was still getting bought out of stores. But vintage was truly the biggest explosion we saw during COVID. And all that came back down. Base set boxes unlimited. Base set unlimited, 40K. Back down to 10. We saw a correction. Will we see a correction this time? I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. But when it comes to booster boxes, there's definitely always different alternatives where if you want to open a certain set, you can get a better deal on packs without buying a booster box, because the premium on booster boxes and sealed cases of booster boxes, we have a Team Rocket's Nato King. The premium on those two items are absolutely insane. Like, there was always a slight premium on that kind of stuff, like, over the years, but not this big of a premium ever. Ever. It's crazy to me that there's such a big premium on not only just booster boxes, but sealed cases of booster boxes. Team Rocket's using IR. Not bad. Hopefully we do see an SIR in today's video. Hopefully we see another Mewtwo. Love to see another Mewtwo. Haven't seen one since my first video of Destin Rivals, even during the live events, which is crazy. It's crazy. We've seen Cynthia's Garchomp. We'd love to see another one of those as well. I think that should be a t-shirt with just my head. Ekans, Wash Rotom, Crossel. But, yeah, I wouldn't... A lot of hysteria. It sucks, yes. Obviously, you'll be sitting there saying, oh, you're in a place of privilege. But I get it. I know. I am. But there has been times where I haven't been. And I was getting priced out of collecting vintage. I collected vintage. I was a vintage collector. I collected sealed product. And when price points got to a certain point, I moved to different things. I still stayed in the hobby as best I can. Collected advertisements. I moved to other video games. Then video games got too expensive. Gotta kind of try to, like, you know, create a, like, diversify, I guess. I love Pokemon, and I've always wanted to stay in it regardless. Back then, in what, 2019, yeah, it was getting a little scary for me, because, like, I was like, because I wasn't really selling anything. I was a collector. I didn't sell much, and, like, things were getting crazy expensive. Imagine, like, $3,000 a fossil box. First edition. It was expensive. Because nobody ever predicted things where they would traject now, but there's always, like, toys are still very relatively cheap. I love those toys, like the 90s toys. I love those. I will forever love those the most. But, yeah. Cheers, guys. Cheers to, you know, staying in the hobby. If that makes any sense. There's always ways to stay in the hobby. Just collect singles. You don't always have... I know ripping packs is fun, but honestly, just buy the cards you love. Buy the cards you like. Hopefully things get better in terms of a new release not being $300. It's why I do things like yesterday's stream, the MSRP stream. Because I try to, you know, give people the opportunity to get packs at MSRP. 500 packs that we did. So it's just, it's insane to me. I don't know. Like, I look at prices and I'm just like, what is going on? The promos are the thing that gets me the most. The promos are... like me and Nick were talking about it, and it's like, bro, do you remember, like, we were talking about, like, stuff like that, and, like, those things will never be valuable. There's just so many of them. You're guaranteed them in every product, right? Like, you get them in every product. We were like, they're never going to be valuable. Well, we were wrong. I don't know. I don't know if it's people see, like, low pop numbers, and they're, like, low pop 10s. And they're just like, oh, that's a play, or that's going to be a valuable card. But we're even seeing hollows from XY in black and white in a 10. Just regular hollows going for over $1,000 each. It definitely feels like a gold rush. It feels like back in the day, gold rush, going to California, going to the gold rush. It feels like a gold rush. And it's, I don't know. Doesn't feel authentic. That makes sense. The increases over the years, over the years, the increases I saw, they felt authentic. They did feel authentic, more interest. But again, there is the highest demand, highest interest currently. I've never seen this high of demand or interest. Can Pokemon reprint things? Can Pokemon need to, like, open, like, 5 new facilities in order to print to demand and flood the market with actual product to meet the demand and the current market that we're experiencing? But we have missed these lappers. Solid IR. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm rambling today. I don't know. Every single week, I'm just flabbergasted. Continually flabbergasted. Every week. But we have our last handful of packs. The most important part of the hobby is the friends you make. For me, honestly, if I stopped making videos, stopped being in the hobby, stopped collecting, stopped doing anything in the hobby, I would still have my best friends that I've made within the hobby. And we have interests outside of Pokemon that will keep us friends forever. But Pokemon did bring us together, but the most important part is that the friends we make in the hobby. I know it's tough right now. It sucks. I know. Lapras, Primeape, Energy Recycle, Medicham, Blaziken. Can we see an SIR, baby? Can we see a little Jimmy wrestling on this Thursday? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 packs left, baby. Come on. But, you know, you gotta evolve. You gotta, you know, strategize, unfortunately, in terms of getting product, getting packs. I hate to say it, but you gotta evolve. If you don't evolve, you don't change your methods, unfortunately, you'll get left behind. You'll not be able to get product. It's the sad reality of the current landscape of the hobby. Cheers, guys, to the Rambling Depression video. Cheers, guys. I know. I'll probably get reamed for this. Whatever. I don't care. Obviously, I try to give back to you guys as much as possible. I try to, you know, do the best I can to the people that support me. It's just tough. Yeah, I mean, there's no way that Mega Evolution stays at over $300. There's no way. Shout out to Informed Shiny Bert. We got Ethan's Ho, regular EX. There is no way that it stays over 300. But again, I'll be wrong again. I've been wrong before, and I'll probably be wrong again. I just can't seem to rationalize it being over $300. And, you know, the Japanese Phantasmal came out recently. We've seen the poll. The Charizard is real. I think that's going to be like a Darkness Ablaze of the Mega Evolution series. And Darkness Ablaze, there is no redeeming factor. Not even that Charizard. But that one Charizard will probably be the pull of the set, and that's it. Because I've seen the Sharpedo. The Sharpedo was kind of mid. It wasn't great. Like, I love that Mega Evolutions are back, but at what cost? Like, they're way overdone. The artwork's too much, in my opinion. Artwork is definitely way too much. We got Team Rocket's Moltres EX full art. We got a full art, another full art. Pull rates have been decent. Okay. We have our last 3 packs of today's video. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Last three, baby. Come on, let's lock in. Can we see an SIR? Can we see a solid Jimmy Russell? Gibaloni's Nuts, Skarmory, Lightpard, Huntail, Pinsir, Ponyta, Rattata, and a Cargo Hollow. Last two, baby, on this beautiful Thursday. Sorry for the rambling. Just, guys, I've been in this hobby for almost 10 years, and it's fascinating to me where things are. It just is. Smoliv, Torchic, Rotom, Team Rocket's Archer, Wellspring Mask, Ogerpon, Shaman, Lurantis. God. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our last pack of today's video. Cheers to cheaper alternatives instead of booster boxes if you want to just open packs of a certain set. Cheers, guys. We have our last pack of Destin Rivals from our 4 booster bundles of today's video. Can we see an SIR? Can we see some last pack magic? Can we get a little Jimmy Rustling on this Thursday? That was a dagger. That was a dagger. Last pack, baby. Smoliv, Torchic. Come on, one time for the Hanger Gang. Can we see some last pack magic? Team Rocket's Nidoran, Sacred Ash, Hypno, Arbok, Feebas, and a Rapska EX Reg. No SIR out of Destin Rivals from the booster bundles, but decent pulls. A handful of full arts, some IRs, not terrible. But yeah, booster bundles seem to be lacking SIRs from Destin Rivals, but that's just my experience. Your experience might be different. But that is the Thursday video. The kittens got spayed and neutered today. Well, not today. Today's Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. They will have gotten spayed and neutered at the viewing of this video. Hopefully everything went well. Still not, the verdict's still not out whether I'm keeping them all. Maybe. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, enter that giveaway. And guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow.